There is chaos in the kitchen today. 14 pounds of Roma tomatoes. I'm going to turn it into some mango salsa. Okay, let's go. Okay, this is step one, which is blanching our tomatoes. You're gonna make sure your tomatoes are rinsed and you're gonna slice a little X at the bottom, just like that. That will make the skins really easy to peel off after we boil them. You're gonna boil them in a big pot for about 30 to 60 seconds, put them in an ice bath for a couple of minutes, and then the skin should just peel right off. Whenever you start seeing these skins peel off like this, that is your sign that they're ready to take out. I'm gonna take them out and put them in that ice water bath. I have to peel all of these tomatoes. Okay, we have them all peeled. Now we must cut them and allow them to sit in a strainer for 30 minutes to make sure that our salsa is not too watery. You'll pray for me. Take off my little sweater vest because I got tomato literally all over me during that. Now it's time to cut our mangoes, and I'm going to show you a little trick that you're going to do is you're going to cut the sides as close to the pit as you possibly can. You're going to take a cup, make a little slit in your mango, add it in there. Bam! I'm going to record all of this because that will take forever, but we're going to cut up 2 red bell peppers, a whole head of garlic, 3 red onions, and then 5 jalapenos to add into our salsa. I will be back. I finally have all of the vegetables cut up, so I'm just going to give it a good mix before we stir it in with the tomatoes. I love the colors. Look how pretty that is. All right, we're going to go ahead and add all of this in. Add 3 cups of apple cider vinegar, and then a 1/4 cup of some lime juice, 2 tablespoons of salt, 3 tablespoons of some pure raw cane sugar, 2 tablespoons of each. We're gonna do some chili powder and some cumin. We gotta mix it all up first. How pretty this is. And it smells so good. This might look a little strange, but this is going to help prevent thermal shock if your jars cooled off while they were sitting there, which is exactly what happened to me. So putting a little bit of the salsa at the bottom of the jars and waiting a couple minutes will help warm the jars back up. I always forget to record me debubbling it, so just take a spatula and kind of press it towards the center or stir it around to remove any bubbles. Then wipe down the rims with some vinegar before you put your lids and rings on. Once it hits a rolling boil, set your timer for 15 minutes. Cannon all day long. I am ready to go to bed. I let these process for 15 minutes. Once they got to a rolling boil, I let them cool off in the pot for a little bit first before I take them out. And then I'm gonna let them sit on the counter for 24 hours before I check the seals. And then I will go ahead and get them all labeled and ready to go for the farmer's market. We'll check back in with y'all then. So you can see that all of our jars sealed. We can tell because the tops of the lids are indented, and you can tap on the top and you'll hear a nice full sound. It doesn't sound hollow. And then lastly, you can lift the jar up by the lid. That is my favorite way of telling that it's sealed. That is how you make and can some homemade mango salsa. I hope you guys enjoyed, and let me know what you'd like to see me can next.